put the line up, batting order, position average, RBI, home run, and then each at bat, all fill in here what they did. Like first inning, fly out to center field or left field. Third inning, single, stolen base, run scored. And that way I'll be able to tell you. You can look and see. You want to do the book?
Well, let's do both for this first.
Okay, because I've never done a book before. Okay.
But that's a good idea.
AA playoff game. I can ask them. I'm not.
I'm gonna send you the link, even though it's already live.
I can ask.
Did you want to link that for like a post?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Right.
Yeah, so let's listen to the link and hear if we hear the music.
Okay.
That'll be a great.
Here, do you want me to meet the PA?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our senior recognition game. Tonight's matchup will be between your Hazleton area Cougars and the visitors from Berwick. We will honor each of our 13 seniors and their families on the field. We begin with number 33, A.J. Colavecchio. A.J. is the son of Melissa and Aaron Colavecchio. He currently attends the Hazleton Area High School and has received Academy Awards during his time there. AJ is a member of Spirit Club and plans to attend Brunswick University with a major in criminal justice. His grandfather has played a significant role in allowing him to become the baseball player he is today by introducing the game when he was 3 years old. Today, AJ is escorted by his mother and father. Once again, AJ Colavecchio. Number 5, Bryant Diaz. Bryant is the son of Megan Caputo Cruz and Marcos Diaz. He currently attends Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences and has been a consistent honor roll student. He has earned certificates in CPR, Stop the Bleed, and Non-Bias. He's a member of the History Club, PA SMART program, and REACH HEI. He has played varsity baseball for 2 years, varsity basketball for 2 years, and 1 year on the varsity football team. He plans to attend University of Misericordia. He's currently undeclared on a major, and he will be part of their baseball team. He's escorted today by his mother and father, Bryant Diaz. Number 9, James Festa. James is the son of Carrie Fitzgerald Festa and Martin Festa. He currently attends the Hazleton Area Career Center. He is a member of the Ski Club, Hunting and Fishing Club, and Skills USA. He has participated in the Cooperative Education Program and plans to attend the Southeast Lineman Training Center in Georgia to prepare him for a career as a line worker. Today he is escorted by his mother and father, James Festa. Number 14, Marcos Gil Pena. Marcos is the son of Jorge and Isabel Sanchez. He is a student at the Hazleton Area High School and plans to continue his academic career at the University of Scranton. He plans to major in business. He is a 2-year member of the baseball team. Today, Marcos is escorted by his mother. Number 20 is Darian Harashi. Darian is the son of Linda Mesa and the late Jeff Harashi. He currently attends the Hayden Area High School. He is a member of the bowling team and soccer team, earning letters in both sports. He plans on attending East Stroudsburg University with a major in physical education. Today he is escorted by his mother and grandmother. Darian Harashi. Number 7, Shay Higgins. Shay is the son of Chris and Dominique Higgins. He's a current student at the Hazleton Area High School and a member of National Honor Society. He has played the varsity baseball team for 3 years and will continue his baseball career at Division II West Liberty University on an athletic scholarship. He plans to major in business. Today, Shay is escorted by his mother and father. Shay Higgins. Number 4, Nick Ledger. Nick is the son of Daryl and Joanne Ledger. He's a member of the Hazleton Area High School and is a National Honor Society member. Nick has played freshman basketball and as a sophomore student on the dodgeball team. He is a Hazleton Area Cougar baseball captain and a 4-year letter winner. Nick plans on continuing his athletic and academic career at Mansfield University, playing baseball with a major in business administration. Today he's escorted by both parents. Nick Ledger. Number 15, Sam Miller. Sam is the son of Megan Miller and currently attends the Hazleton Area High School, where he's a member of the math club. Sam is a football 4-year letter winner and a player on the bocce ball team. He plans on attending Pennsylvania College of Technology to study radiology. Today, Sam is escorted by his mother and brother, Austin. Sam Miller. Number 11 is Michael Pecora. Michael is the son of Jennifer and James Pecora and is a student at the Hazleton Area High School, where he's a member of National Honor Society, the Math Club, and the Yearbook Club. Mikey plays on the golf team and ski club member. He plans on attending Penn State Hazleton, majoring in business, as well as playing baseball and golf at Penn State Hazleton. Today, Mikey is escorted by his mother and father, Mikey Pecora. Number 6, Ryan Racho. Ryan is the son of Colleen and Steve Racho. He is a student at the Hazleton Area High School, where he's a member of National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society. Ryan is a unified bocce ball player. He plans on attending Penn State Hazleton, majoring in business. Today, he is escorted by his mother and father, Ryan Racho. Number 2, Ryan Schmidt. Ryan is the son of Jamie Chico. He currently attends the Hazleton Area High School, where he's a member of the Math Club and National Honor Society. Ryan has committed to play at King's College while majoring in criminal justice. He is escorted today by his mother, Ryan Schmidt. Number 24 is Aiden Timmons. Aiden is the son of Tara and Carl Singley and Lucas Timmons and Jackie Weichel. He currently attends the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences, where he's a member of FBLA. He has been accepted to the exercise science program at Bloomsburg University and plans to continue on to graduate school for his doctorate in physical therapy. Today he is escorted by his mother, stepfather, father, and stepmother, Aiden Timmons. And finally, number 12 is Chris Florentino. Chris is the son of Jose Florentina and Hilda Paulino. He currently attends the Hazleton Area High School and is a member of Math Club. During his time as a varsity baseball player, Chris was named an all-state team member, as well as the 2024 Wyoming Valley Conference Player of the Year. He plans on attending St. Bonaventure, majoring in economics. Chris is escorted today by his mother and father, It's again Chris Florentino. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the video scoreboard for a special video tribute by one of our senior parents, Jennifer Pecora, dedicated to all of our students and their time in baseball. Once again, thank you, Jennifer Pecora, for such a lovely video. And let's hear one more round of applause for our seniors and their families.
I think it's just coming from that, but
Maybe. Yeah, we'll find out when they go on here.
yeah, I mean, I don't hear it. Man.
No record. 0-0, right? Maybe it is that.
Might be. That's what we'll get for the playoffs.
It stopped right there. Whatever you just did, it stopped.
Did it?
Yeah. See, you're hearing different from the stream.
Yeah. Back now?
I can hear you on the stream, so.
Yeah.
Once again, welcome to the Hazleton Area High School. The Cougars in the Wyoming Valley Conference are committed to the sportsmanship goals of the PIAA. Teams, umpires, and spectators are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship. We ask you to remember the purpose of this game is to provide a positive learning experience and opportunities for personal growth for the participants and sportsmanship. The only missing piece is you. Here are the starting lineups. First, for the visitors of Berwick. The center fielder, number 1, Camden Mosteller. Right fielder, number 8, Frankie Yost. Leading the Cougars on the field is honorary captain, number 12, Chris Florentino. Chris is our first team All-State player and 2024 Wyoming Valley Conference Player of the Year, who plans on attending St. Bonaventure. Number 32, Logan Perry. Number 6, first baseman Ryan Racho. Behind the plate, number 4, Nick Ledger.
Wait, that's not good. Did I screw up?
The designated hitter is number 7, Shea Higgins. Today's pitcher is number 33, A.J. Calavecchio. At third base, number 5, Bryant Diaz. In left field, number 3, Dom Marino. In center is number 9, James Festa. At shortstop is number 8, Chris Kennelly. And in right field, number 11, Mikey Pecora. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise if you're able to. for first the playing of our school's alma mater, followed by our national anthem. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon here and welcome to Hazleton area on a cloudy, rainy day. Paul Bow alongside the coach, Rich Salonis, the crew back together after the round ball season here. We are here, better late than ever. Equipment looks great. We got Damien here producing, Bobby here. Great day for baseball after all this rain, Coach. The field in tremendous shape as usual here at Hazleton area.
Yeah, if you could block out everything around you, you would never know it rained or is raining. It looks perfect.
It does, and Berwick coming in with a 3 wins and 16 losses. Hazleton area coming in at 13-5. Hazleton just clicking on all cylinders, winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight they'll turn to the mound. A.J. Calvecchio going to start pitching here for Hazleton area. 1.95 earned run average this season for the Cougars, and they're really starting to find their stride, Coach. And for coaching all those years, you know it's a good time to get hot is at the end of the season.
Absolutely. Better now than at the beginning of the season. You'll be playing your best in any sport at this time of the year as you're heading into the postseason. Strong wind.
Yeah,
Notice,
wind
look on the
blowing out
camera.
to left center field as it normally does here at Hazleton area. Great ceremony here to start things off as we honored our 13 seniors, sending them on their way.
And what a better way to come back in our broadcast. We see some of our old friends, which we haven't seen since the winter. Damien's here, smiling as always. Bobby, Dr. Uplinger, Freddie.
Schneezer. We got a
Bobby
full
Schnee
press
here,
box
Press
tonight.
box full. Bo Orlando, standout player. And
Brian McBride is the guest of ceremonies down there,
Yep.
Bobby. Walking on the field there. Look at him.
Berwick AD's gracing our presence.
And just as we said the rain stopped, it's starting to come down here a little bit. We're set to get underway very, very shortly.
So, if I read the papers correct, the games will not be held at the Rail Riders Field, correct?
No, they're still figuring out where they're going to play neutral sites, they said. They probably will get a game here at some level. I mean, I can't imagine them not playing here with a facility like
Yeah,
this.
I agree with you 100%.
But they're still working it out, and they're going to have a meeting, I believe, on Friday to determine all of that. The main reason that I read in the paper was because of all the rain out. Some teams still have 3 or 4 games left.
Correct.
And they have to have them all in by Saturday. So they're starting the playoffs. The playoffs were supposed to start late this week, Friday.
Correct.
But they're going to push them into next week. Hopefully the weather cooperates. It has been a very wet, should I say, spring here in Northeast PA. So we are. That's where we stand on the playoffs. Just like in basketball, 6A, 6 teams make it. I believe the top 2 teams have a bye. Only one team though goes to the States.
A little bit different situation in basketball, but
Yeah, and I did look the winner of the District 2-4 collaboration, because Williamsport is in with that, would play the number 3 seed in the first round out of District 3, which is the Harrisburg area. Trinity and
Right.
those teams down there. Well, Trinity's only 3 or 4A, but you know what I mean, down that
yeah, a
way.
lot of good baseball around the state. And
Oh, yeah.
speaking of which, an added game, I guess, correct, for the Cougars on Friday?
Yes, will be Central Mountain.
Who's undefeated according to Max Preps. They were listed at 13 or 14-0.
Yeah, for some reason, I checked the District 4 site, and they're not listed. I think they're in with State
Right.
College.
I think they're District 6.
Yeah, they went to, because they're 5A,
Right.
I believe, right? So they're not listed on the District 4 website anymore. They used to be so. Now, that game was away. I'm not sure. We're going to find out.
It was canceled. It was supposed to be yesterday.
Yesterday,
as
correct.
the kids say, it was supposed to be yesterday, but it was rained out. And I can tell you up in the Williamsport area, it's been monsoon-like.
And we're not talking about gorilla monsoon.
No, we're
either.
not. So that's why I was in touch with you today, seeing what was going to go on, whether they're going to play it or not. I mean, this is mild compared to what it's been like in
Well,
Williamsport.
it did
Was it
rain
pouring
all
here
day.
also?
Yeah, it did
Okay.
pour all day here. Up until about 12:30. Then it stopped a little bit, and then it was sprinkling. And the nice part here is with the drainage in this field, and it being that it's all turf, it could rain probably to an hour before
That's
game
why I
time.
said there's no standing water anywhere.
No, it looks beautiful here. Good to see Bobby here, and
So what's been new with you, Paul Bo? Last time we were here was a Saturday afternoon, and the homestanding Cougars were mauling the opposition.
Parkland they played.
Parkland, yep.
Parkland they won 4. It was a good game.
It was a good
Yeah,
game.
it was a nice game. We did it for radio, our friends over at Sports Wire. And it's nice to have our video here and be doing it back for our main squad here, Hazleton area.
It's always good to see the crew.
It is, and
Good people
DeVito's
here.
even out there, I see.
Well, don't say that too loud.
There's an open booth. He might come up now.
Yeah, I see
there he
you
goes.
had to open your mouth. You had to do it, Paul Bo.
He sees Bobby.
Yeah, well, So what's been new, Paul? It's been we haven't
No,
seen
not much. I mean,
whole lot
that
of
was the
each
last
other
game.
here.
That was the last game that I did with you a couple of weeks ago. Had some wrestling over the weekend. Did some professional wrestling stuff. And
Anything new? Any changing of titles or anything like that?
I don't think so.
I know you got quite a bit going on with that.
I got to remember everything here.
Last time we saw each other was at the monsoon for the girls' basketball banquet. Coach Gavs was nice enough to invite us to. It was a
Yeah, we had a great time
great
there.
time. I didn't think to rent a boat to get from my car into the facility.
And then I made the mistake and I followed you out.
Well, I knew. Well, come on, man. I'm not from up here. I'm learning. I won't make that
That's
same
a
mistake next
tricky
year.
area down there.
Davino's all smiles. What do you do? Stop it. You know, some things don't change. So you've been awful.
Hey, we got a third headset here. We get Brian in here on the game with us here. You could fill in for Midge. So we're set to get underway soon here.
Yeah, we're getting to umpires.
No, who's up with Midge?
No, Georgie Laputko will be on the bases,
Georgie?
and then Johnny Basic, very good umpire.
Ah, I know Johnny. Johnny is a good umpire. Very good official. Now maybe they'll have to get you out of retirement out there to.
I was going to go do it, except my wife would kill me.
You can tell your wife we're back on the air now. She can listen to us. They put the link is posted. She's one of our biggest fans. Yep, we're on right now. We're. That's all right.
Very nice setup you guys have here.
It is. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
See, I told you you'd be back.
We'll be back. Hey, better late than never.
So Paul, the Cougars conference season will end today, and I mean they're locked into second place behind Pittston, correct, with a 10-3 record in the conference.
That's right in the conference, but they'll be number 1 in the 6A.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. I think Williamsport's a game behind, but I think their season is over. And even if they tie, I don't think the competition formula is high enough for them to jump them. So.
Nice crowd for senior day here.
Oh, yeah.
Provide it with the elements outside.
So the hold-up, in case you just tuned in here, we are waiting for the umpires, according to Brian McBride. And our producer went outside, so we can't even take a break yet, Coach. Well, we could. We could mute it if we had it, but we'll stay on the air. So, Coach, the NFL schedule comes out tonight, I heard.
Yes, 8 o'clock. I've got the DVR
And the
set.
Eagles are opening up with Dallas, I heard.
That is correct. At the link. They're also playing on Black Friday as well against.
Oh, they got the
Chicago
Black
Bears.
Friday game. Oh,
They did.
By then, the Bears will be 2-12.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Johnson guy from Detroit does there. They picked up.
He's a winner, right?
Yeah, they had a pretty good offseason. He's a great offensive mind, but there's a big difference between being a coordinator and being a head coach. Teams now both coming out of the dugouts to try and stay loose here.
They're throwing footballs
We got
around
a football going. We got baseballs. As we're still waiting for the umpires to show.
Yeah, and the umbrellas have gone up, so I assume it's precipitating outside a little bit. We are locked in a nice, cozy press box here, 70 degrees, beautiful. But say seriously, this complex, I can't praise it enough here now. I have not been in the press box over at the girls' field yet, but we will be there if they win on Friday.
We haven't discussed their situation.
What
so
I was told,
what's
and this,
going on
this
there,
came
Paul?
from Bobby. He said if they win, they will have a home game in the playoffs, I believe, first or second round, whatever it is. You know, I mean, as far as, because I think they'll be second or third. They're tied with Wilkes-Barre.
Okay.
So they will get I'm not sure how the bracket go. I assumed that it was the same, with two teams getting a bye, but he told me they had to win to get a home game. So we'll see if someone messages me. Maybe we'll get Chubby on here a little bit. I'm going to see if he's in listening mode.
Well, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before the
Well, I did post the link for us.
Bow followers are in full force.
I don't know. It's a lot of people are still working here. 4:30 here in the afternoon.
Cougars, according to Max Preps, ranked 37th in Pennsylvania.
And their biggest loss of the season was by 4 runs.
Yeah, they haven't played bad. Early on, they had some hitting issues, correct?
Yeah, but they seem to come out of that. You know what I mean? They seem to be hitting the ball more and manufacturing runs, and I think that's such a key in baseball. Is you have so much speed, and we always look at the size of teams. Hazelton's a big team,
Right?
They really are, but they can run. Like they got some speed. Here comes the officials. So, Coach, I know we haven't done many baseball broadcasts, only one for radio so far, but, keys to the game. We'll go through some keys to the game here for Berwick. I think they need to hang close.
They do.
You
It's
know.
been their issue this year. Let's be honest, they've had a rough season.
They do have some speed. I was looking at some stolen bases. Number 9, Nicholas Urim, he had 6 stolen bases for the season. They got some wheels there. The problem has been getting them on base, and they've lost a lot of close games. 2-1 games they lost, and,
They're 1-10 in the conference. They've on a 1-game losing streak. But
they lost 2-1.
correct.
And that's tough. That wears on you as a player, it wears on you as a coach, because it's almost like, whatever could go wrong does go wrong.
Yeah, and down looking through their schedule, they've been in some now. Hazleton played them on the 7th and run ruled them. They beat them 12-0.
Right.
So, again, you don't play the game on paper, but the 2 best teams in the conference, Pittston and Hazleton, they have not met with success with losing to Pittston 19-4 and 9-2 both times during this 2025
Pittston
season.
just completed their season, an undefeated season for the Patriots. And I was looking at their district. I believe it's Lake Lehman is up in a very good team too. So that should be Abington Heights is good.
Yep. There's some good.
Yeah,
there's some good
really
baseball
good ball this year.
So we'll be keeping an eye on something that I found an article on today. A bill in the legislature.
I saw.
Did you see? I
However,
posted?
as
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith says, there's a lot more hoops that got to jump through.
Oh, absolutely. But at least it's a start.
It's a
this
start,
is
and
further
it's-
that they've gotten
Yeah.
in a long time.
But it still has to go through every district and meeting and
So as the Cougars now have taken the field and are warming up, Colavecchio, no record, but a 1.95 ERA this year for the Cougars. And he'll face Mosteller, Frankie Yoshi, and Gabe Decker will be the first 3 Bulldogs that he will face in this first inning. Mosteller with a 189 batting average. Yoshi, 269 with 6 RBIs, and Gabe Decker with 2 RBIs and 1 home run on the season. So, Paul, what about this weather to pitch in? What do you think?
well, I mean,
Hitters weather or pitchers
it's
weather?
tough for a pitcher, and I pitched many years.
That's why I
and
asked you.
left-handed, and you're going to see a lot more movement on the ball because the air is light,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be slick coming off his hand, and I mean I think it's an advantage to the hitters because the pitcher has to throw the ball more down the middle.
Okay.
You can't monkey around with a lot of change-ups and curveballs and stuff like that because you do lose control of the ball rather quickly when it does, get like this. But Couvecchio throws heat. I mean, he throws hard. A left-hander, senior, as you can see him warming up there, right down the middle.
He put the last 2 or 3. A couple of them were breaking balls, and they looked pretty good. Had some decent velocity.
Yeah. Well, lefties, we have that natural curve. But he throws the ball nice, and Ledger with a cannon behind the plate there. And we'll talk a little bit about a game about Chris Kennelly, the freshman here. I mean, I think every game I've been at, he's played a different position. He's at short today. So we are set here, and leading off for Berwick center fielder number 1 is Camden Mosteller. 5 steals and under. We talked about those good wheels for Berwick. Little low ball 1. And I think that's the key for Berwick to stay in the game is to get those base runners early in the game and use their speed on the base paths. Low again, ball 2.
And the last thing you want to do here if you're Colavecchio is issue free passes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And some of the games this year, we've seen a lot of walks. That's in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's fouled around the third baseline. So counts even at 2-2 for Couvecchio.
He's given him nothing mid-range and up. Everything's been down low so far. There's a place you want to put the ball when you're where you're pitching.
2-2 on the way. Breaking ball outside. Count is full. I just had a nice crowd in here for senior night. 3-2 on the way. He's got him. And a strikeout to start the game for Hazleton area. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 8, Frankie Yosh.
Now batting right fielder number 8, Frankie Yosh. 269 hitter with 6 RBIs for the lefty. Only a sophomore here. A lot of young kids on this Berwick squad. Just a bit outside, ball 1. Right down the middle, swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1.
Yoshi a tad late, batting 269. He's got 6 RBIs for the Dogs.
1-1 on the way, and that hit him right in the back.
It did. He's lost control of that. You can see as soon as it came off his hand, it looked like it was going to be a breaking ball, and it never broke.
And that's what happens a lot of time with the, with the slick ball. Gabe Decker, the freshman. He'll be playing second base for the Bulldogs. Boy, big kid.
Indeed.
First one in there for a strike. 1 out, 1 on first. Runner on first. Popped up, straight back, and a lot of room back here. Ledger just misplayed it there. And boy,
the wind brought it back and over to the third base side as that wind continues to blow from right to center, as you said. And that's normal here?
Yeah, most of the time. So Decker gets a break on that one. In the hole, 0-2.
We'll see if Berwick takes off here, tries to
He
steal
looks like
the base.
he's ready to go. 0-2 on the way. Strike 3 down the middle.
It's the second strikeout of this first inning for Colavecchio.
Now batting for Berwick number 5, Luke Sultan.
Salt to the plate, a 295 hitter on the season, 3 RBIs, 2 dingers.
Yeah, he has the only 2 home runs for Berwick on the year. Pitch right down the middle, but a little low for a ball.
Good eye by Salt. I would have swung at that one. That looked awful tempting.
Vecchio settles in, swing, and the ground ball to shortstop, Kennelly. Over to Harity, and the 6-4 to end the inning here for Berwick. No runs. They left 1 runner. We head to the home half of the first. No score. That's the first time he's been here. Really? It's the first game, yeah. He was here for the Pittston game, and he left to the bottom of the 6th. He goes, "That's it, we lost," and he left. And that's the last time we saw him. He's right down there. Yeah.
Did I hear our producer right? 10,000 people listening already once they heard that Paul Bowe was here
Not that.
and signing autographs. I heard
There'll be no signatures.
the Paul Bowe food truck. I guess you're branching out. You're gonna do a little of everything. I'm hearing.
I might eat at the food truck. Nothing wrong with that. Bottom of the first inning here, no score. Logan Harity will step to the plate.
.333 average on the season for the
To Logan Harity.
Another sophomore on this Hazleton team. Good contact hitter, good leadoff hitter. We were talking about Kennelly being a utility player. Same thing with Harity. He can play anywhere. Two lefties to start off Coach Candler's lineup here. Harity will be the first.
Sophomore's got 15 hits on the season.
Good table setter.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got 356, 368, and 298 behind him. So the Cougar bats have woken up as the season's gone on. And as you said earlier, I believe at the beginning of the broadcast today, playing their best baseball of the season.
5 of the last 6 they've won. Popped up.
Should be
Left
playable.
side. Drifting over is the shortstop and makes the play is Urim for the first out. That'll bring up first baseman number 6, Ryan Racho.
Batting .356 for the Cougars. 8 RBIs on the season. No dingers. It would be nice. It would be hard to
Racho
hit
got
one.
the wheels, though. He likes to bunt a lot here. He's bunted for multiple hits this year. So
Lefty, 312 down the line here. On both lines at Schiavo Field.
1-1. Down to third baseline, just foul.
Got cued that one. Just hit it. Got to swing a little bit late. It's behind the count 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. Hinkle settles in.
Dogs playing him straight away, fairly deep and right.
Oh, foul back and away. Count will stay at 1-2.
Davino tried for that till he realized that was not going to make it.
Last foul ball last season, he's been injured. So keep him where he is. 1-2 on the way. And a base hit in the left field. And the Cougars got a runner on with 1 out.
Now back for the Cougars, number 4, Nick Ledger.
.368 on the year for the Cougars catcher, 26 RBIs with 1 home run. First pitch grazes the outside corner.
Hinkle from the stretch, foul back and away again. I think Racho was going on that one.
He
Hit a
started.
pretty big lead out there.
Did. We'll see if they're going to run on Salt. Ledger behind in the count, 0-2. 1 down in the bottom of the first inning.
Team leader in hits here, 21 hits. Racho goes, swing and a miss. But he'll be in the second.
Well, that's going to put a person in scoring position for the designated hitter, Shea Higgins, hitting a hair under 300 on the season at 298.
Likes that. They're giving him a big hole on that right side. I've seen him punch a couple through on that side.
Hinkle doesn't like what he saw, steps back off the mound. Stares back in for the sign from Salt, gets it. Pitch outside. And Paul, do you need to be really concerned if you're Hinkle here with 2 down? It seems like Rachel's got them a little bit worried at second base here. They got the shortstop and the second baseman taking turns.
He's way off the bag. I mean, it hits a run. They're trying to keep him close. That who just got the corner there, 1-1.
And with his speed, he's probably going to score anyhow on a single degree.
Oh yeah. Trying to keep him honest there. Right field, like I said, is really deep in right. 1-1 on the way, swung on down the right field line and slicing foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Rachel's going. And that is fouled.
He did have a great jump.
He had a super jump. 1-2, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, no score here from Hazleton area. Higgins with a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Well, high heat got him for strike 3. 1 in the books. No score here at Hazleton area. We'll be back.
For Berwick, number 25, Cole Phillips.
Cole Phillips leading off for the Dogs.
It'll be Phillips, Urim, and Hinkle.
Phillips, one of the ace pitchers on the team here. No, I just saw a post on him going to college somewhere next. I don't want to say Misericordia, but I could be wrong.
Well, Paul Bowe, if we know anything, we know you are very rarely.
Well, no, I
wrong.
only saw the post on his dad's page, so I'm not sure where he was going. I know he's going somewhere. A really good pitcher. And that one's outside. 1-1. All these schools, I get a little confused, Coach.
A lot of talent, a lot of kids going on to further their careers, which is a good thing.
Up the middle and fielded by Calvecchio. Over to Rachel and 1 down.
1-3 put out.
That'll bring up Nick Urim, shortstop. And he's the leading, their leading stolen base with Berwick. So Central Mountain is a swamp coach. Not that that's a shock, huh?
No.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back.
Pitch was low.
Right down the middle.
Looked like
Swing and a miss.
like a nice off-speed pitch there.
Strike two. Count even at 2-2. One out here, top of the second inning. Just missing outside there.
Well, that's a tough one to take.
Yeah, with 2 strikes, absolutely.
Good eye by Urim. Vecchio wants to reset.
Three, 2 on the way. Fouled back and away. Good at bat here for him. Hanging tough.
Hey, they're making him work, that's for sure.
Payoff pitch. Over to Diaz. Diaz. High throw.
Cannon for an
Over
arm,
to
man.
first. Rachel holds the bag, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting for Berwick, Chris Hinkle.
That'll bring up the pitcher, number 10, Chris Hinkle. Low ball 1. Skied in the air. Diaz under it at third. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 inning for Calvecchio.
No one left on base.
Too cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I hope you know I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight. 'Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know. It's how we learn and how we grow. And I wanna lay with you till I'm old. Oh, you shouldn't be fighting on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for
The
you.
inning for the Cougars is number
And
5,
although
Ryan
time
Diaz.
may take us into different places.
Brian Diaz leading off the inning for Hazleton area. No score. Bottom of the second inning. Ooh, right down the middle. Strike 1.
I'll say.
The left fielder's very, very shallow here.
Surprised by that?
I am. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-2. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Diaz hitting .347 on the season, 10 RBIs, 1 home run.
Good contact hitter. High ball 2. Popped up. Cole
He's going to have room.
underneath and makes the play in foul territory. 1 out.
Now back to the Cougars, number 3, Dom Marino.
Marino hitting 300, and he is the leader in home runs on the team with 2.
He's got 12 RBIs on the season.
Last game we were here, he hit one in the right center and in that gap.
He did. He clocked it, too. You could see as soon as it came off the bat, no one was going to get it.
And that's in there for a strike. Popped up. Phillips giving chase here in foul territory, spinning around, and that's a fair ball. It'll drop for a single there. Boy, that started off all the way in foul territory. And
Did. And the wind brought it right back. Again,
Yep.
that strong wind blowing from right to center.
Now back for the Cougars, number 9, James
Flag totally stiff out there by the beautiful scoreboard. James Festa coming to the plate.
big game, James.
Big game James batting .211 on the season. With 8 RBIs. We'll see if the Cougars can manufacture some runs here in the bottom of the second.
Likes the middle here. Outside, ball 1. High ball 2. Another good contact hitting Canelli on deck here also. Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, you hear Paul Greenlight take?
No, he's taking here.
I agree.
He's taking here. Hinkle's struggling this inning.
We'll see what Mariano does. Jumps out to a pretty decent lead at first base. I don't know, Paul. With the weather, I take again. Unless it's an absolute meatball down the center of the plate.
3-1, 1 out. Marino on first. And that'll be ball 4.
It's going to bring Chris Canelli to the plate. He's got 9 RBIs on the season
He's a
for the
good contact
Cougars.
hitter.
Oh, he's
only
gonna
a
have
freshman.
has a chance here to do some damage as Hinkle finds himself in a little bit of a pickle with 2 Cougars on and 1 out.
First one in there for a called strike. Strike two. And this will be a big, big out for Berwick if they can get him.
I concur.
Michael Pecora on deck, the ninth hitter. Cougars want to turn it over to the top. Oh, 2 on the way. Just missed.
Good eye. Just outside.
That's ball. And the runners will move up.
That should be a pass ball. He's got underneath his glove. It was down the middle of the plate, but low. That's going to allow both runners to advance, and that changes things a little bit here now for the Cougars offensively. 2-2 count.
Two on the way. That almost hit him. So full count here with 1 out, bottom of the second.
Chris having some control issues this inning, as you said.
It's up to 33 pitches.
That is correct. Eagle Eye Paul. Just got a piece of that foul down the third base line.
Full count on the way. Foul back of the way again. Good at bat here for Kennelly.
So we've got some air into the booth.
3-2 once again. Hit well, center fielder. Back, makes the catch, and he'll sacrifice the run in. Everybody will move up a base.
Correct. RBI for Kennelly.
Now back to the Cougars, number 11, Mikey Pecora.
And that'll bring up the ninth hitter, Mike Pecora. Good stop there by Salt.
And that pass ball came back to haunt him, and now they've got another runner on third base. Pecora looking to add to the Cougars' 1-0 lead.
He's ahead of the count here, 2-0 Pecora. Hitter's pitch coming here, 2-0. Three and 0. Coach just got a text. One of your favorites is listening to the game. Our good friend Gummy Bear Kate.
Oh. Tell Kate said hello. And that's going to be
Oh, they're going to call a strike.
strike that looked outside.
So 3-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Hinkle quickly on the mound there. And that's
he's
ball
gonna
4.
walk.
And that'll bring up the top of the order. Already popped up to the shortstop his first time.
He
Now back
did.
to Cougars, number 32, Logan Harity.
And right down to second, Pecora is just going to go right down to second. So second and third with 2 outs.
Sixth batter that Hinkle will be facing this inning.
His pitch count up to 41. Inside ball 1.
Surprised he hadn't had a visit yet to the mound.
No.
He's really struggled this inning with his control.
And this is a big at bat here for Hazleton area. Berwick to stay in the game here. They can't allow a hit. Chopper to the right side. Harity, and he beats it out. Safe at first. Here's the play at the plate. Safe at home. There is Pecora, steals a run.
2-run single.
Just kept running. Infield single by Harity. And 2 runs scored.
Infield single and 2 RBIs. Can't beat that, can you, Paul?
You cannot.
Kind of broke this game open just a little bit. Cougars with a 3-0 lead.
You know, a ball like that, you're just in no man's land. The second baseman and first baseman, you know, pitcher's having a hard time getting over, and Harity's a lefty too, so he's quicker out of the box.
Right. You can start to see this coming early on in the inning with Hinkle having command problems, and Cougars are taking full advantage of it. And there goes Harity. He's going to get himself a stolen base as well.
Rachel, he had a single.
Some awesome sound effects here.
Single in the first inning.
Oh, and that
That
pegged
one
him
got him.
right in the middle of the back. And that's going to bring up Nick Ledger, who struck out his first time up, and now we're going to get a visit to the mound.
Big bat here for Ledger, though. One of the power hitters on this team.
Look, you sporting the shorts.
Don't tell anybody.
All right, I won't. Paul does not have shorts on, ladies and gentlemen. He's got Zubazes on from the 80s.
Zubaz.
Remember those?
I used to have a Dolphins pair.
I could
Of
imagine.
course I did.
I think everybody owned a pair of them. I got talked into buying our coaching staff the Apex coaching shirts. Looked like a cat threw up in a bowl. That's what they looked like. They had all weird designs on them. But that was the fashion then, Bobby Schnee. So had to try and stay up to date. Now I look at them, I can't believe we wore those things.
And about 10, 15 years, they'll come back in style. Runners go.
Going to be a double steal for the Cougars. Now base hit can very easily bring 2 more in.
Hazen has 3 runs on 3 hits.
If Ledger can come
This inning.
through.
Three runs on 2 hits this inning. My mistake. Right up the middle, base hit by Ledger. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run. Rachel around third, and he'll be in standing up, and
2 RBIs for Nick Ledger.
Ledger will go to second on that, on the throw.
And the Cougars have indeed broken it open.
All
And-
with 2 outs.
Yep, and he's going to get pinch run for. Number 18 is going to come in and Pitch run for the Cougars.
Manager is number 18, Jordan Sarah. Now batting for the Cougars is number
Sarah.
7, Shay Higgins.
I'll bring up Shay Higgins, who struck out in the first inning. All with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Big damage done, and you saw it as soon as that pass ball went. You had a feeling that the Cougars, that opened the door for them to
Sure.
score some runs this inning, and they've certainly taken advantage of it.
It's the corner, 1-1.
49 pitches now, I believe, for Chris Hinkle. 35 this inning.
Wow. 1-1. Down the right field line, slicing foul. And that one's just out of play. Just made it out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Foul ball just down the third baseline, just out of the outstretched arms of Centric. Another good at bat here for Higgins.
The Cougars seeing a
And they're
lot
making
of pitches.
them. They're making them work.
We have a 37 pitch inning. That's
It's a lot of pitches. 1-2 on the way.
and that's low.
Sarah will take third on that. All the way back 3-2 now. You think it's the last batter he faces?
I'm pretty sure he may be. Berwick's got people warming up. I can't see the number. The dugout's right in front of who's warming up, but I think it's a 9. So if there's a 90-something number for the Dogs, that might be who's warming up.
99, Marcus Temple. Fouled back and away again. And that one will clear the net. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Right in front of a car going down the street. Just missed. He almost got a silver there the hard way. Full count. Pitch. Up, takes a hop at shortstop. And he'll be safe at first.
Is that going to be a hit, Paul, or what are you going to call that? Error?
They're giving him an error.
Now back for the Cougars, number 5, Bryant Diaz.
And Hazleton has batted around.
Yes, they have.
Strike one.
Diaz popped out to the third baseman. Or to the first baseman, excuse me, his first time up.
That was the one that started off
Yeah, went all
in West Hazleton and ended up here. One to count. 2 outs, bottom of third. Hazleton area leads 6-0.
Well, so much for that being his last batter. Hinkle is still on him. Pretty sure this will be his last inning.
Yeah. Runner goes. And stolen base for Higgins.
It's been a very active inning for the scorebook and for the Cougars.
One ball, 2 strikes on Diaz. One, 2 is high. Make it 2-2.
And give Higgins another stolen base, Paul.
Foul back and away again. Long at bat here for Diaz. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
60 pitches for Hinkle now.
2-2.
Ooh, that hit
Foul
the bat.
ball, hit the bat,
Actually,
yep.
was at his head.
Hit the
He
bat.
bent down and hit the top of the bat. Hinkle really struggling.
Yeah, he is. He's tired.
Dogs hoping to get out of this inning without another run across the plate.
2-2 and hit it to center field. Center fielder must throw it underneath it and makes the play. But Hazleton puts across 6 runs on 3 hits. They left 1. 2 complete, 6-0. Hazleton area. We'll be back.
I've had a little bit too much. All of the people stop to rush by. An easy twist to dance, can't find a drink I'm in. Where all my keys, I lost my phone. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it cool, what's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright. Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record, baby. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance, just dance. Wish I could shut my Playboy mouth. How'd I turn my shirt inside out? Right. Control your poison, babe. Roses are thorns, they say. And we're all getting hoes
Leading
tonight.
out the inning for Berwick will be number 4, Derek.
That's what I thought it was.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 3rd inning. Derek Pentrich leading off. Third baseman. Seems like about 2 days since Clavecchio threw a pitch.
I concur.
Two and 0.
AJ shaking his head. Not happy with those first 2 pitches.
Well, when he's missing outside the same spot. Ledger moves in a little bit now and pulls that one in for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. 6-0. Hazleton area leads all 6 runs in the bottom of the 2nd. Fouled back and away. 2-2. Full count here. Outside, ball 4. Patriots with a leadoff walk to start the third. And that'll bring up left fielder Luke Trogg. Coach, they need runners. I mean,
They do.
Berwick needs base runners, so that's a good way to start. Trogg swings through the first one for a strike. Squares the bunt. Well, that bunt almost went over the back screen.
I got all of that.
Oh, 2 on a 9-hitter, Luke Trogg. And Rachel over and makes the catch, and he slams into the fence.
Did excellent
Good
job
hustle by
Ryan.
Ryan Rachel there. So 1 down here, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter,
Cameron Mosteller, Mr.
Mosteller.
Mr. Bo, the center fielder, struck out his first at bat to start the game.
Chopped and Rachel and double play.
Unassisted double play for Ryan Ray.
Unassisted. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the third, 6-0, Hazleton area coming up to bat.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Millie point 2 just to hurt you. All red lamb just to tease you. None of these toys on lease to. Made your whole year in a week too. Yeah, made out of your league too. Side out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony.
The new pitcher for the Bulldogs is number 99, Marcus Pepper.
You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, I like to get me laid. Switch on my core, if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a star boy. Look what you done. I'm a star.
And Hinkle moves to left field.
I'm a star. Look what you done. I'm a star boy. Every day try to test me, yeah. Every day try to end me, yeah. Pull up in that roadster SV, yeah. Pockets overweight, getting hefty, yeah. Coming for the king, that's a far cry. I come alive in the fall time.
The competition number 3,
I'm in the blue moon song, but a new edition. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that average into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face when I love my baby.
All right, Don Marino will lead off the bottom of the third. Had a single last time. He hit a skyrocket that landed right on the other side of the foul line. So, Coach, Marcus Temple into the ball game, correct?
He is the new Berwick pitcher. Number 99.
Sophomore. Big kid. Wearing the
That he is.
99.
Famed 99 number at Burke. Back to the Coach Curry days when fullbacks used to wear 99.
Temple looks in. Fires ball one. You know what I noticed too for Cavecchio? Cavecchio pitches from the stretch, even with nobody on base,
Correct.
which is really odd. But sometimes you're more comfortable like that.
A lot of pitchers doing that nowadays, PB.
Strike down the middle, 1-1. I'm sure Friday night we will see Don Marino on the mound. He's Hazleton's ace, 3-0 on the season. Freddie Corrado's 2-0.
Yeah, it should be a good game Friday.
Well hit, center field. Drifting back, way back. And at the track makes the
Well,
catch.
I'll tell you what, Mosteller turned, twisted, did everything he needed to do, and ended up making the catch on Marino's deep fly ball.
That was well hit.
Now back to the Cougars, number 9, James Festa.
Great contact by Marino. Just an even better play defensively. So he was fighting that wind.
He did the chubby checker, the twist and shout, or what was it, the twist? He went every which way. We can say that. Fouled back. Got a pinch hitter coming up, Coach. Is that what
Pinch
you're
hitter
telling
looks
me?
like number 14, Pena, in the on-deck circle.
Marcos Gil Pena. Oh, Festa takes that one right in the back as he gets hit by the pitch. And that will bring up Pena, the pinch hit for Canelli.
Pinch hitting for Canelli is number 14, Marcos Gil Pena.
You know what they say, Coach, with 3 names.
What did they say?
You're a player. Marcos Gil Pena. Good-looking athlete.
Now what? I know something.
Vanessa.
Something. Yes.
She said she heard your voice in my house. I knew there was gummy bears somewhere today.
Well, I have none. Do you have any?
I don't have any either. I will, though. I'll make sure I bring them. There might be some in my bag from the last game.
I was going to bring her a bag to the banquet, and then I just, to be honest, I forgot.
We won't tell Kate you forgot.
Well, she's listening, isn't she?
Shh. 2-0. Over to first.
I don't get any texts or anything like that from any of the players. They stay pretty clear of me.
I don't blame them.
Well, that's how it goes.
I was hoping Coach Gav might be here today, but
They tell me it's that I have that aura about me, that coaching and teaching aura, that there's just something about me. I haven't been able to figure out whether it's
something
good or
about
bad.
it. When we go off the air, I'll tell you.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Pena 3-0. Swings away for a strike.
Only person that I've worked with to tell me that I needed to change my Facebook profile.
No, somebody else told me
photo.
that, too.
No, you told me that.
Well, they told me that to tell you.
Yeah.
Runner goes.
I'm
And ball 4.
I'm going to start calling you Pinocchio. So Pena walks.
On 5 pitches. Temple having a hard time finding the plate.
Now back to the Cougars, number 11, Mikey Pecora.
Like Pecora, he walked last time and It started the whole rally. 1 out here. Runners at first and second. Temple delivers and
I didn't tell you.
pulled that one in.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that, I did get several compliments on that photo.
What photo?
The one you told me that, well, I can't tell you what you told me, the one I had to take down because you put pressure on me to do so.
You had a nice one with your green shirt on the other day. I commented. I told you I was looking at it in the mirror.
Dear God.
Oh, 1 outside, ball 2.
Had a nice conversation with Kate's mom regarding my drums.
I saw the drums are back up.
They've been up.
Did I tell you I'm buying a guitar?
No, you did not tell
I am.
me that.
I got to get a left-handed one, though. We're going to have our own little rock band.
Let's do it.
Damien will sing.
Sky,
Straight up.
Shallow center.
Second baseman dropping back. Shortstop gives way to the center fielder, and 2 outs.
Now back to the Cougars pitch hitting. Number 15, Sam Miller.
And Miller will be pinch hitting for Harity. See, Coach, you got to get ready for these line changes.
I am.
I know looks good in there.
We'll see how it all plays out. It may not, it may not end up going well.
Miller in hitting .250, has 3 RBIs on the season. He's the one that wanted to join our broadcasting crew last year.
Yeah, we never saw him.
No. He was going to replace the Big D. As in Davino. Oh, well hit. In the
They're not gonna
gap,
get
left
it.
center field.
Off the
One
wall.
hop off the wall.
2 runs are going to score, Paul Bowe.
Yep, Pena's rounding third. And the throw to the plate is laid and head first into home. And a double by Sam Miller. Double and 2 RBIs.
Now back to the Cougars, number 6, Ryan Rachel.
And
Yep. And
Pena scored all the way from first
he
base on
did.
that.
He was trucking.
He was. Rachel up. He has a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Got the corner, strike 1.
Did you mention he also has a stolen base?
I did not. That's why you're here.
It's all right, Paul.
In there, strike 2. Breaking ball, good pitch.
Cougars have scored in back-to-back innings here to open this up.
Oh, 2 on the way. That bounced well
It did,
short there.
in the derf.
That was like one of my pickleball serves.
When are we playing?
Whatever you want.
I heard it was going to be you and me against Bobby and Davino.
No, we'll get Damien to play.
Damien.
Damien
Okay.
will play. It'll be me and Damien against you and Bobby. We'll even it up. Lefties on opposite sides.
All right. I'm ambidextrous, though.
That's called messed up.
Well,
One ball, 2
two.
strikes.
I mean, you already knew that.
2 and 2.
Used to freak the kids out when I'd be writing on the chalkboard in class, and I'd stop and switch hands.
Could you actually write with your right
Yeah.
hand? Wow.
I haven't done it in a long time, but could be fairly legible.
2-2-2. Here's the pitch. Bop straight up in the air. And whoa, nice play by the second baseman. Boy, that wind. And that'll end the inning. Did you see that swirling?
I did.
Hazleton gets 2 runs
more.
on another hit.
On that 2 RBI double by pinch hitter Sam Miller.
3 full here in Hazleton area. It's 8-0. Cougars.
I don't wanna know who's taking you home, home. I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know who's taking you home, home. I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, oh, I don't wanna know. Wasted, and the more I drink, the more I think about you. No, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you. Do you think of me and what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? My friends all acting strange. They don't bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know. Who's taking you
Changes
home?
for the Cougars. Staying in the game playing third base will be Marcos Gil Pena. Playing second base will be Sam Miller. Playing right field, Darren Harashek. Moving to left field, Michael Pecora. Leading for Berwick is number 8, Frankie.
All right, we are back here, and leading off is Frank Yosh. Just talking to Coach Bill Phillips of the girls basketball team, Berwick. And I do have a correction. His son is going to Widener,
All right.
not Misericordia.
Going to be a Pioneer. Well, used to be the Pioneers. Now they're the Pride, I believe. Yoshi hit by pitch in the first inning.
2-0. Oh, 3 balls, no strikes. Clavecchio behind. And Pena staying in the game at third base. Try to see if anybody else is in the game, Coach.
There were several changes, but we were
3-1.
doing other things.
But
so.
I think Diaz went over to short. Ripped down the line, foul.
Yoshi quite a bit late on his swing, and he did rip it down the third base line.
Fouled back away again.
And down goes Yoshi on a strikeout. Give Colavecchio his third K of the game, if I've got it correct, Paul.
You
Bowe.
do.
His first one since the first inning when he struck out 2 of the first 3 dogs.
They're keeping the balls very low. A lot of ground balls here in the infield. Pitching a really nice game here. Ripped down the right field line, foul. Good bat speed by Decker.
Struck out in his first
Struck out looking.
only plate appearance. We may have to close the windows if the rain keeps coming in sideways here, PB.
Strike on the corner.
Experienced a little bit of wetness. Can't have it with the
didn't-
electronics.
I didn't even know it was raining. Feel
Well.
anything.
You're focused. That's why.
0-2 on the way here, 1 out. Swing and pass ball, and
He's going to end up with a.
oh, nice play.
Almost got him. So he'll reach first on a pass ball.
I know as a coach that would drive us nuts.
It's driving me crazy right now.
Tell you what, Ledger did a nice job, and kudos to Rachel. Give him a target in foul territory there, because if he hits him, it's a good, I can't hit him in that little spot there. There's a base hit to right field. Throw down to third, and he will stay at second. So here's your first hit
And
by
correct, just going to say that.
Luke Solt. He's their batting leader on the team. That'll bring up Cole Phillips. Back to the pitcher last time. 1 out. First and second for Berwick. Top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss.
Way out in front of an off-speed pitch. So took a nice healthy hack at that one, PB.
Swing and strike 2. And 0-2 on Phillips. Ground ball, and that's going to be tough to get anybody. Quebecchio, long throw to first base in
Got him.
time with a stretch. Good play by the pitcher. And another 1-3 for out number 2.
Well done by
Quebecchio made a
Colavecchio.
nice play on that.
Took his time, didn't panic.
And threw a laser beam down to first. Hit down the right
That's
side,
gonna
drifting
go out
foul.
of play. Now I can really focus on this batter with 2 down. Big out to get that.
0-1, 2 outs, top of the 4th.
Dogs with their first real threat of the game. Runners on second and third.
Oh, nice breaking ball, just a
Ooh.
bit inside.
That was real close. That's
Yeah.
a tough one to take there, Paul.
1-1.
Couple of groans in the press box with that non-call.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Wind kicking up a little bit here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hey, got him swinging.
And that'll be the inning.
3 1/2 innings of play. Hazleton area 8. Berwick nothing. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 3, 4, and 5 for Hazleton area. We'll be back.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. When you practice what you preach and what you turn the other cheek. Father
change. New days are strange. Is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering. As the youth are young, so ask yourself, is the loving really gone? So I could ask myself, really what is going wrong in this world that we living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions.
All right. We're
Ledger
back.
to the plate, struck out in the first, single, 2 RBIs, helped break the game open in the second inning. In his last at bat, Mr. Bowe.
Yeah, all around solid player here, Nick Ledger. Great, really good catcher, really good hitter. Bats third on the team. You know, he's their power. Him and Marine are the 2 power hitters they have. Ooh, that one just missed. 0-2, hit, or 2-0, excuse me, hitter's pitch. And we saw Ledger drive one almost out of here the last game we were here.
You are correct again.
Base hit. Oh, nice play by the shortstop, but moving to his right.
What do you think, P?
I'm giving him a hit. Only because he had to go across his body.
Pinch runner again in for Mr. Ledger. As Shea Higgins steps to the plate, reached base the last time on an error, then had 2 stolen bases, struck out in the first inning.
Did you catch the pinch hit or pinch runner?
I did.
Sarah?
It's Sarah,
18,
same one
George
as
Sarah,
last
yep.
inning. Yep.
Courtesy runner, right? Is that the way we determine it as courtesy? There goes Sarah.
And they won't even attempt the throw.
Nope. So it'd be big if Hazleton could push 2 runs across here and then hold them in the top of the 5th.
Well, they're certainly primed to get potentially at least 1 with a runner on
Yep,
second,
nobody
out. And now a 3-0 count.
And Berwick pitchers today, for the most part of the whole game, the theme has been they haven't been around the plate. Too inconsistent.
I would agree. We also have to give kudos to the Cougar hitters as well, being
yeah.
disciplined, making them work, running the counts up.
3-0 on the way. Runner goes.
Speaking of running, that'll be 2 stolen bases.
Three balls, 1 strike on Higgins. Nobody out here. He in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll be ball 4.
Bryant Diaz to the plate. Flied out to center
Twice.
field, his last at bat, and popped out in his first at bat to the first baseman. Another one of those twisty jobbies that was up in the air today. So, little mound visit.
Well, I think he's
hurt a little
the
bit, huh?
Trainer's coming out, Big Mike.
Reaching for his lower back.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, said the bad word. I said the B word.
Yeah.
Wrong B word to say.
My back's been good.
Okay. Well, now, if it's not, I don't want any hateful text messages.
You're definitely getting blamed for it if that happens.
Why not? What don't I get blamed for?
I saw that yesterday, yeah. Coach briefing me on his Facebook posts. Looks like everybody's okay. Why did I tag my sister? in
I
that
don't know.
post?
Where's Joelle at? You know,
I did tag my
I
sister
didn't
by
see her.
accident.
I mean, I know I'm looking prettier every day, but not as pretty as your sister. PB.
All right, let's go back to baseball. See how Marcus, he's throwing pretty good. He was okay. It probably was a back injury. And you know how it is. Like I said, this weather tightens up the muscles around your
Yeah.
back. Nobody out here. First and third.
All right.
Runners at the corners.
Let's get some runs, Cougs.
Diaz at the plate. Higgins is going to go here in the first, but nope, he's not going to go.
You just think about a steal here, Paul?
Well, they're not going to throw down, so it all depends how much. But with an 8-run lead, I don't think Russ wants to run the score up, and I think that's what it's more. He'll probably go on this pitch. Popped up.
Skied straight up in the air.
Still back and makes the play.
Catch.
Nice catch.
Unassisted
everybody
put out
holds.
by the catcher for the first out of the inning. Bryant wants that bat back. You can tell, not happy.
We got a pinch hitter now.
We do.
Harashek.
Correct.
He'll be hitting for Don Marino. And we saw Marino in his last at bat. He hit that deep fly ball
He
to
did.
center field. Crushed it. About 370 feet. But unfortunately, Moustetter got a good rush, jump on that ball.
It's getting interesting now, Paul. It's checkerboarding it up.
Straight up in the air. Shortstop under it. Second baseman under it. Calls him off. And out number 2. And that's going to cost him a run.
Paul, who ended up making that? Second baseman or the shortstop?
Second baseman.
Now back to the Cougars, number 9, James Festa.
Fessed up. He's walked and he's been hit by a pitch. Higgins down on second base here. That's a big run here for a 10-run roll. Festa swings and fouled back and away.
Hit by pitch in the third, walked in the second in his two
You know, I think would be
previous
good for your
at-bats.
little scorebook there if
What?
you leave an extra space under everybody's name.
I'm going to
just
do
in
that.
case
Yep.
for a pinch hitter. Other than that, it's good.
Thanks, man. Oh,
Don't get too crazy.
I know I'm having chest pains.
You got a little
guy.
bit of a compliment.
Damien, he praised me. I don't know how I'm going to
A
handle
little
this.
bit, a little bit.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
1-1 here on Festa. 2 outs.
Comments come out of Paul's lips as much as I eat pizza anymore. Very, very, very rarely for the compliments from PB. Tough man to please, but wouldn't have it any other way. Better than dealing with the big fella. That's
Swung on down the
slammed.
left field line.
It's going to go foul,
It's going to
though.
go foul, but
Boy, he ripped that, Paul.
that was
Bone.
into the trees.
It was. The wind took it to boot as it's getting a little bit Gilligan's Islandish wind-wise out there now.
That might have took, and his dad will appreciate this one, a barn owl out of the tree if that was in the tree there. When we used to play softball,
I'm not
somebody hit a home run the one day, and that's what we said. It knocked the barn owl out of the tree.
the who?
A barred owl. That's Marty. He'll tell you all about it.
Even Damien's shaking his head on that one, so I'm not the only one. I got to do a lot of brushing up. That's what we've been away from each other. I have to get used to the bow lingo again.
2-2. 2 outs on Vesta. Popped up.
Should be playable by the third
It's
baseman, but he
drifting.
lost
It's
it. He's
drifting
not.
again.
Nope, can't
And
get
that's
it.
going to drop harmlessly.
And he looked like he didn't pick it up right off the get-go and then got stuck twisting around. The wind didn't help it.
I'm not sure what the different levels of the atmosphere are called, but I
Right.
think the wind is swirling.
Well, that's sufficient. You don't have to be Sammy Science here with things.
Speaking of science, we'll go to history. Guess what today is, Coach? And I mentioned this on Saturday. Today, and I believe 1804.
1804.
2 days after you were born, 2 years after you were born.
Right.
Lewis and Clark set off.
Wow.
Yep.
And today is April.
May 14th.
Today's May 14th. I don't even have the right month.
Yep.
See how focused I am?
I brought that up in wrestling for a reason on Saturday. I can't remember why. And EJ just looked at me.
I'm sure he did.
He just said to me, why? And I said, because it's coming up in 4 days. We need our own version of the Louisiana Purchase here. Some food up here. Oh,
We do. Well, I can't. I can't.
well, you're on a diet. We know.
No, I don't say the D word.
3-2. 2 outs.
These don't work, man. Oh, and there's Paul now waving to his fan club. I think we need a Paul Bow day here at the park.
No, we don't. 3-2.
That's
Base hit
ripped.
by Festa in the left field.
They're going to wave him home. He's going to score.
There's
He's
going to be
score
no
easily.
throw coming, and
And Fessa's going to take second on the
on
air
the throw.
there.
An RBI for James Festa.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he had a really good at bat there. He hit that long foul ball that would have been a home run if it was fair, and he tomahawked that one.
Did tomahawk it, and there's your, I believe,
the
your
10
10
runs,
runs,
yeah.
right? And we got a pinch runner, I believe, do we? Or not? Nope, that's Festa back there at second. Excuse me, Paul.
I thought you were doing that Macarena or whatever with your hands.
No, I don't do much, no.
So getting back to our band coach, when do
Okay.
we go on tour? Ben, you up to the plate? He walked his first time. 7 hits for Hazleton. Looking to be 6 for 7.
Pena had a walk in his first plate appearance.
Do I have to text Doc Massey?
Oh, you know what? If I wasn't such a good friend, that would have been it right there. We would have been broken up for good.
I'm breaking up is hard to do.
Not in that.
Two balls, one strike on Pena. Another base hit in between short and third, and Festa rounding third. He will score. And a base hit for Pena and a long throw back to first.
Single for Pena. So now trying to do 10 things at once since I'm being ordered.
But I'll tell you what, Hazleton hitting the ball very, very hard today.
Well, their bats have woken up, that's for show.
Absolutely.
Central Mountain 14-0, by the way.
They only played
Will
14
be the
games?
next opponent. That's what it's listed as.
Or
Heartland Conference.
Doc Massey.
14-0 on a 14-game winning streak. Have scored 135 runs and have allowed 39. They are sitting first in the Heartland Division I Conference. Williamsport is second at 8-2. And they are playing Bellefonte today as we speak. The Red Raiders.
Central Mountain, that is where we had our first date coach calling a game. Right?
Yeah, I just cringe every time you say that, our first date.
Well, it was our first
time we met.
Well,
First
no, it
time
was
we
our
worked
first-
together.
Right, that's called a date. First date, we meant it was the date we had together. You got yelled at by the Riz because you couldn't get.
No, I didn't get
Well,
yelled
he told
at.
you not
He
to
was-
get Coach Cruz upset.
He was giving me a tutorial on how to interview a coach, and I've only coached for 30 years, for crying out loud. I think I know what to ask them.
Well, you know, Richie, how you gonna beat Marion? Right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you got to do that the right way. He would tell me how we're going to beat Marion. Then he would ask me how we're going to beat Marion, and I would just sort of stand. I didn't know what to say to him. Good guy, though. Really did a nice job for a kid. Serious, and I'm being dead serious. They covered us in our state championship run in '97. They were tremendous. They couldn't ask for any better local coverage.
That's
They
good.
supported our
Great,
kids.
absolutely. Pitch out.
Pena's going to get a stolen.
That's a walk.
Well, he's going to get a stolen base for nothing as Pecora is going to walk, and this inning continues as Sam Miller's going to come up in the fourth here
And
for
Miller
his
hit a
second
double.
at his bat. He did. Drove in 2 runs his last time up. His only plate appearance of the day after pinch running and staying in the game.
All this with 2 outs, Coach. Miller
That's
turned
crap.
on it, but that is way foul.
Yep. Anything remote.
That's out by the huckleberry bushes down there.
Anything high in the air to left field within 15 feet of the out of bounds line is going out. The wind's just going to take it. As they say in Pittsburgh, wind's just going to take it at. It's going
The
to take it right at.
atmospheric pressure.
So I haven't had to talk you off the ledge, so you seem pretty happy with your Dolphins. Usually I have to, talk you down and give you hope for the season. So
I'm not happy
seem
at all
pretty
with them.
thrilled.
No.
No?
They're in a bad spot with the cap. They're the money. They're not going to have a good year.
No?
No. I was talking to before the game. 0-2.
Yeah.
Daniel.
That's going to
Another
find the
base
hole.
hit. 3 in a row right between short and third.
It's going to drive in another run.
RBI for Sam Miller. And now back for the Cougars, number 6, Ryan Rachel.
Boy, Miller is 2 for 2.
Yeah, and they were solid smacks too, man.
I mean,
that
the
was that.
last 3 in a row right between short and third.
Rachel popped out.
Hit by
The
pitch.
second baseman hit by a pitch. Singled his first time up with a stolen base.
Another one of those long innings.
Yeah,
And
we're going to have a pitching change for the Dogs. 12-0 Cougars here in the bottom of the 4th.
well, let's take a quick break while they
All
change
right.
pitchers.
We haven't done that much.
Nope. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Looks like the center fielder, Cameron Mustetler, is coming into the game for the Dogs.
A little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind, my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho. So left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind, my mind. poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. So someone said, don't drink her potions. She'll kiss your neck with no emotion. When she's mean, you know you love it. She tastes so sweet, don't sugarcoat it, no, no. You'll play along, let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, 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 no. Don't saying yes, 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 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, my mind. Grab a cop gun, kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. You're just like me.
And Rachel turns on that one foul. At our intermission,
Yes.
I was told I won't even refer to as who I was referred to, called the 3-0 pitch out. I was not paying attention. I have to admit that ground ball to second in time at first, and a 4-3 to end the inning. For Hazleton, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 4 runs. It's 12-0 after 4 complete here at Hazleton area. And we'll be back for the top of the 5th.
I got 1 foot out the door. Where are my keys? 'Cause I gotta leave, yeah. In the back of the cab. I took the drive ahead of time. Get me the fast. I got your body on my mind. I want it bad. Ooh, just the thought of you gets me so high. So high. Girl, you don't want. And if you want me, girl, you got me. There's nothing I know I wouldn't do just to get up next to you. Girl, you the one I want to hold me. And if you want me, girl, you got me. There's nothing I know I wouldn't do just to get up next to you. To get up next to you. You open the door, wearing nothing but a smile, fell to the floor. And you whisper in my ear, baby, I'm yours. Ooh, just the thought of you gets me so high, so high. Girl, you the one I want to hold me. And if you want me, girl, you got me. There's nothing I know I wouldn't do just to get up next to you.
4 innings, 5 Ks, 1 walk, 1 hit, no runs. And now pitching for the Cougars, number 24, Aiden Simmons.
There's nothing I know I wouldn't do just to get up next to you.
All right, welcome back here to Hazen area. Top of the 5th, 12-0 all Cougars today. 9 hits for Hazen area. Berwick, 1 hit. Fantastic game by Covecchio pitching there, and now in to close it out here, Coach, hopefully for the Cougars.
Senior Aiden Timmons.
Yep.
On the hill for the Cougs, and he's going to be facing as his first batter, Chris Hinkle.
And he started the game on the mound for Berwick.
Hinkle flied out in his last at bat.
Timmons all arm on that one. Sidearm throws a BB in there for strike one.
So for our listeners at home, Paul, how does this work now with a 12-run lead?
Well, it's 10 runs after 5, so they got to score 3 to keep playing.
There you have it, folks.
On the corner again, strike 2, 1 and 2.
So now for Timmons, obviously you want to get strikes, but you want to put the ball over the plate here with this big lead. And don't want to give Berwick any chance to come back.
And swing and a miss. Ledger tags him for to make sure here. And one down here in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring up number 4, third baseman Derek Pintrich.
Walked his last plate appearance.
It's hard to believe that the Berwick players, this is only their second at bat for some of them.
It is, especially for the last one and this one.
Yep.
And we've got
a pinch hitter on the on-deck circle.
Correct.
And that'll be his second strikeout.
Another swinging strikeout.
We got a pinch hitter into the ball game now, number 38. And that'll be Nick Lonsinski.
Who?
Lonsinski.
So the Dogs down to their last out and 2 strikes as Lozinski swings and misses at Timmons' first offering.
Another sophomore, very young team here. Got him chasing that one in the dirt, so 0-2. Timmons looks to strike out the side here. Ooh, just a little low there, Coach.
I agree.
Timmons delivers and swung on and missed and
strikes out the side, all swinging. That's going to do it.
And it's a 5-inning short game. Hazleton wins 12-0 for the Cougars. They'll be back here to finish their regular season on Friday.
And guess who'll be here?
We will be here.
We shall, right?
And against
should be a dandy.
Central Mountain, the Wildcats. And I believe they are undefeated. We send a message to Doc Massey for clarification because he's very reliable.
But they are undefeated. Paul will not believe me.
So we'll go through some final stats here. We'll pick our player of the game, Coach, and then we will bid you adieu, farewell till Friday.
All right. I mean, I can stay if you want me to.
I keep waving at DeVito down there.
Congratulations to the Cougar seniors as they will finish their regular season here, the seniors, with a win in their final game.
Well, we got one more Friday.
Final conference game.
Oh, conference game. Okay. Coach, I'm
Yes?
going to give you a player of the
wow.
game.
You
got the first one. I got the second one.
I'm going with Sam Miller.
Off the bench.
Off the bench with that big pinch hit double, 2 RBI double that opened it up. And he turned around and I believe had another single for an RBI the very next inning. So you could go with a plethora of Cougars today for MVP.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with the pitcher, A.J. Clavecchio. He was lights out, shutout through 4 innings. Really, I see pizza out of the corner of my eye, Coach. Look at that down there. We'll have to see if we can use our pull with Danielle. How about that? And here comes our guest of honor.
Oh, things were going so well.
DeVito, how are you, buddy? Last minute thing. So, Coach, I'm going to go with A.J. Covecchio as my player to game.
And that's a great choice as well. I mean, there were a lot of Cougars who contributed today, but it was that big second inning very quickly where the Cougars scored 6 that broke it open.
Yeah.
Sacrifice fly for Kennelly, scored Marino, and Harity with an infield single and 2 RBIs off that infield single. Then Ledger cracked another single, scored 2 more, and then the last throwing error in that inning for the Dogs made it 6-0, and it was Katie bar the door. From there, PB.
But they are peaking at the right time. Make that 6 of the last 7 games that they have been victorious. It is getting close to the playoffs. They will start sometime next week, the District 2, District 4 playoffs. The championship game will not be played up at Montage due to scheduling conflicts.
Correct.
See, I thought we were getting a picture up here.
No, not you. As soon as they see it's you up here, though, they'll get a photo and an autograph.
Yeah, I doubt it.
So,
but they will not be playing up at Montage. They're going to decide where they're going to be playing at because of so many rainouts, and some teams have 3 or 4 games left in the season. So,
all right, PB, are we done with?
We are
so I'm
done.
going to close this out.
You can close it up for my partner, the coach, Rich Salonis. I want to thank everybody from the Hazleton Area School District for making this happen at a class facility here. We got our equipment. It was ordered early, but hey, things are delayed. But good things come to those who wait. Remember that, Coach, right?
And it was great. Seriously, it was great to get a game in here.
Yeah,
a Hazleton game working for the school district that treats us so very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, thanks to Damien, he set up everything here, did a great job, and he's our production guru. DeVito left already, so that's a good thing. He's out here. But thanks also to Bobby Mahalik, Bobby Krasansky, Bobby Schnee. Bobby's out. That's Bobby to the third. And Freddie Barletta, athletic director, also, who treats us so well here, as do all the personnel. Dr. Uplinger even came up for a visit today. So it was good to see him. So once again, we will see you Friday when Central Mountain, the Wildcats, come up here to Hazleton area. 12-0 Hazleton wins. Have a great night, and